Toyota, as we know, the bane of hybrid and EV owners and enthusiasts, Toyota, who introduced the Prius in Japan in 1997, introduced it in the United States in 2001, has come out with the Gen 2, the Gen 3, the Gen 4, and the plug-in, has still yet to introduce a viable full EV that appears to be more than anything more than a compliance vehicle. And they've been saying, we'll get around to it after we invent a solid state battery. Well, according to Car and Driver, a solid state battery is coming in 2025 from Toyota. Now, pros and cons, of course. The advantage to solid state batteries is that they are supposed to store a higher energy density, which means that they will pack more power into the same space as a traditional lithium-ion battery. The downside is that solid-state batteries tend to degrade faster. And Toyota has acknowledged this, and they've said that they are looking into how to get past that hurdle. But they had originally planned on featuring the solid-state pack in vehicles being used in Japan in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. But unfortunately, that was pushed off until now the Olympics are in 2021. And rather than waiting a year, Toyota wanted to go ahead and tell everyone that yes, they did in fact have some solid state batteries that they've been testing, and they have produced in quantities that they can do full EVs around the Olympic Village. This is kind of a big deal. Solid state batteries, kind of the holy grail, if you will, of battery technology. So, hopefully we'll start seeing some more information about this, and hopefully they'll come faster than 2025. Because, honestly, like we were saying, that the battery technology and some of it is price. If we can get less expensive batteries that can pack a large amount of power, then we can start bringing the price of cars down into a price point that more and more average Americans and people around the world would be able to purchase them, which means we can start phasing out the internal combustion engines and going more electric.
I would say, though, as the owner of older EVs, you don't really want to see more battery degradation. You want to see less.
In fact, Toyota has been saying that they don't want to move to lithium-ion because they degrade faster than nickel metal hydride, which is what they have traditionally used in their hybrids. So, I look forward to seeing this, as Chelsea might say.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
I just kind of feel confused in that they're going with that sulfur electrolyte. And yet, in the same article, it talks Samsung has gone directly to the root of the problem, which is the lithium, and anodes have gone with the silver carbon composite. So why are we dealing with the sulfur electrolyte? And considering the fact that they have to kind of basically do this weird hand in a dry environment manufacturing, it's like, what are these, artisanal batteries? Or how many are you going to make every year? Is this like, it's going to be organic, free-range hummus batteries that will make 10 a year. So how are you going to ramp that up for actual production for a mass marketing car?
That's how they've been making the Mirai until now, so they can just replace that line.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's a Bugatti of cheap cars somehow.
Put it in the Toyota Crown.
I'm going to be Paul here and go, I'll believe it when I see it.
Right. Yeah.
It's easy to make promises about 2025.
Yeah. 5 years out.
It won't get here.
And let's be clear, Toyota's led the way with like hybrid cars, and they've been leaders in certainly many other parts of making cars. No question about that. But they're a very conservative company, and the idea that they're going to roll out some new tech in the next 5 years and debut it on the market, geez, it took them 15 years to get comfortable with lithium-ion batteries, and they're still not comfortable with them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So a quick charge, a battery that can't handle the heat. That'll be interesting.
Well, yeah, that's the promise of solid state, is that you can charge fast, and they're much more heat tolerant, and so when solid state gets here, it will be a step change, and it'll be great. But I think as a lot of these problems get worked out, they're going to roll into existing battery lines, and those, it won't be as big a change because we'll be making progress along the way.